Okay. Hey, Matt, you are number one. So here we are. I know I'd said I was going to roll by the first, but obviously it's not the first now, it's the second, but I'm on it. Let's see what you sent. What do we have? What do we have? That dial's in just wild condition. I'm looking at the loom. Oh, I love seeing that. Got some nice gruck in there. That's good stuff. Oh, goodness gracious. Look at that serial number. 666404 Devil, not found. I guess that would sort of make this a holy watch in a way. Yeah, that's what we like to see. That nice dirt there. Case brushing. That's all original. It's got a couple hits on it. Somebody, yeah, they were pulling the bezel off and they were having some problems with that. Okay. Either the seals are new or they don't exist anywhere. Come on. Oh, look at that. Snaps right to 0. Yeah. Mercredi. Yeah, the crown feels smooth too. Well, let's do that test. Let's see. Hang on. And we're going to go over here and turn that off. And then we're going to turn this off. Now, old Seiko loom will glow. I'll have to see how long this lasts. Definitely more in the dial than the hands. But again, I've seen more than a few Seikos that have this kind of internal condition where it's obvious no moisture ever got in and that it wasn't opened often when you see that kind of white loom. But I'll look at it very, very carefully. But I would, when these things are really sealed and you don't get oxygen in, the Seiko loom for this time actually does glow. It's pretty wacky. And seeing right now that everything else is completely original. Yeah, look at that. It clicks over beautifully. Okay. Doop, 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 doop. Bump, 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 bump. Uno, away. Let's get that off. Hang on just 1 second for me. Howdy.
Are you making a video?
Of course.
Oh,
oh, it doesn't matter. Oh, but this watch has a crazy serial number.
what?
Can you see it? Can you read it?
No. There was a glare. There's still a glare. Oh my God!
Did you read the whole thing?
666404.
Devil not found.
Whose watch is that?
Matt E.
Matt E, you have a cool serial number.
That is a really cool serial number, actually. That's a very, very cool serial number. So let's... Yeah, it's got a, oh, darn it, it's got a new case back seal. Where did I put it? Ah, there you go. Oh, by the way, Matt, I love your choice of wrapping paper. Ho, ho, ho. Yes. Well, let's see now. No lubrication under our capsule. Look at that, see? That glurk right there, that's old dried lubricant. Pretty, dusty, not pretty dusty, but it's dusty. That's a nice indicator of if moisture got in or not, and you will actually see this watch got super lucky. A little bit of moisture got in. And this is the canary in the coal mine. When those springs rust, they're like basically like the first thing that starts up with that. Boy, this watch got lucky. Okay, no, it's the original gasket. What in the heck? Oh, geez, it's like hair or something around this. Yuck. There's like this sloppy grease all around that. Wow. Yeah. Oh, did they do the old trick? Yep, they did. I haven't seen that for a while. What the old trick used to be, when you would get these completely original pieces and the buttons wouldn't work because the seals would be all stiff, you would take a. This wasn't my thing. I didn't do this but I stand by that. But to get them to free up real quick, these things are now rock hard. You get an X-Acto or something, and you just nip off everything around it so that the button will go in and out. But the seal itself is just rock hard. That's very interesting. I wonder when that was done. No servicing marks. I mean, there could have been an ink one, but okay, hang on just one second for me. Gosh, there it is. What I'm doing here is I want to take a real close look at the dial just for fun. And that's the yeah, 100%. Oh yeah, no, entirely original. Yeah. It's just you don't it's not real common to get Seiko loom that is this untouched, because it's always a little bit whiter than even I remember when you see how nice untouched original loom is. There is some scratching. What is that? Okay, it's just some kind of residue on the surface, I think. Yeah, it is. Okay, good. That must have been I don't know, some kind of, something moved that through. I still see the marks though. I mean, they're very, very hard to see, but it looks like like little scribbly bit over there, but I don't know why. Oh, really? I'm sorry, I'm looking at this little flake right here. I don't know if it's on top of or in the paint. I suspect it's on top. I will look at this really closely. That should just skim right off. Oh, good. That was just a hair. Yeah, it's original entirely. Okay, that's good. We know it resets to 0. I'm not really seeing anything super funky right now. Let's flip this. Hang on. Okay, now what I want to do, I'm going to get this thing up to power. Oh yeah, I felt that bridle bite. Oh yeah, pretty gummy in there, I can tell you that. That feels pretty smooth. Hazy. Oh, more little scratchings. Zigga zigga, zigga zigga. Wonder why. Okay, well let's, just for fun, is to get a before number, get a before snapshot, don't you think? Hang on a sec. I did not prep myself properly. So I'm gonna look at this. I'm not gonna adjust anything right now, but I'm gonna demagnetize this and we're gonna put it on the time grapher and we'll see how we do. So hang on. Okay. I did demagnetize it. I have no idea what we're gonna get for numbers. Well, that's a watch that needs servicing. But look, it's clean output, isn't it? And pretty well in beat and amazingly accurate for running so weakly. I'm sure the lower mainspring arbor port is just roached, and the mainspring felt really thick to me. So, you know, whatever. But that is a great sign. No, that's a good sign. No, that's fine. This thing, I think, it's warming up, but yeah, okay. Okay, so I have her cased back up again. I just want to just double check that we're actually getting. No, we were getting perfectly fine clicking over on the minute counter. No, sir, this is a nice watch. The craziest darn serial number in the world. But yeah, this is a nice watch. And of course, the lume glows and bright. You could call it. No, it's pretty. This one had a pretty intense, but I think short working life. Look at how clean. Look at how clean the case lines are in that thing. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Okay, let's see. No hesitation, clicks right over. Okay, should be awesome. Okay, I think so far, based on this, it's looking like it's going to be pretty standard. It's running. The chronograph wheel appears to be perfectly fine. The watch is completely original. The watch is complete. It's going to need the usual stuff. It's going to need your case rebuild. Case rebuild. This crystal's kind of had it. So I would replace that crystal, me personally. So case rebuild, crystal, mainspring arbor jewels, top and bottom, full movement service. I'll try to clean up the rust on your movement ring spring. If it hasn't eaten it, they can eat through really quickly. It's weird, but if it's strong enough, that's great. But I also want to make sure that it's not gonna, give off. It's not gonna shed any particles. I want it to be solid, like not spitting off little pieces of rusty garbage. I didn't see anything else that looked wacky to me. Usually, things that I see in a watch of this originality, usually I don't see anything, honestly. Is sometimes you might see a third wheel or an escape wheel being a little uppy downy, but I mean that happens in every watch repair. So I'm not really, if that happens, that we'll deal with that when we get to it. Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty straightforward. I don't currently anticipate that we're going to have any extra things above what we've got there. So I'd say that's pretty clear sailing. I'm going to email you and give you those numbers, and then you give me the go ahead and I'll go for it. All right. Thank you so much.